yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they my new.
Ready? Go!
At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went them. You better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. I just saw your sister rat with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
Here we go,
Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on up. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the stop like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, tell me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Ready to check coming heavy, I bought them made busy. No, this ain't a Chevy, the king of my city. Can't nobody check me, they know where I'm at if they come into.
Fall back in, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back in, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back in, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back in, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, to sleep. Weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really good. So now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be but a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
You heard about a man, the lift controller. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Let you someone for all his lies. So full of face. I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world. Where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're growing light, shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. There on the visiting sideline, head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys coming off their first loss of the year don't want to fall to 500 here. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward, Cairo Santos to get this one started. And here we go on EA Sports. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. First-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jones off the play action. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. On first down, Genty. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pistol now for Jones. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Jones now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Jones now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. To the air once more. Here's Jones. It's a screen play to Jency. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That's a Vegas first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Pitch play to Jency. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2, Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Raider first down. 1st and goal.
Here's Jency. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Bears nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Williams. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 49-yard line.
They go with Monangai here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. I'm going for it here. On 4th down, it's Williams. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Play fake, Jones. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be second down. Jones looking to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Back down comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Now after the play, we see tight end Colston Loveland in a little bit of distress. Timeout's called so they can take a look. Williams with a quick pass out wide. The 50! The 30! He's at the 10! And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Space pass to 35. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Flushed out now to his left. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Play action now with Jones. He rolls to his right. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. Buying some time right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bears 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay off
Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Monangai with it. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Evan White hauls him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What is going on?
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. To the ground, it's Monangai. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
13 yards. And the Bears.
That's Monangai. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running backs because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run it with Monangai. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Smith back to receive it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start to drive inside their own 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Jency. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, it's Joseph throw. Brought in by his back here, it's Jency. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is Jency on 2nd. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Chubb gets this from the pistol. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And as they get set, Carter, I'd imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams set to pass. There's a screen now from Anunga. This gets forward to around the 29. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Smith on this return.
And out. It's 4th down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now it's Jones out the play action. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. 3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 4th down.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Williams on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Torrey Taylor on to punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now, Jones. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Jones now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. Williams on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
And it's 3rd down.
Williams from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Tory Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Taken right at the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play fake with Jones. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Connects with him down the sideline. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Again, Jones to the air. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Beginning a new drive here with just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Connects on the crosser. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
At the 23-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. To the middle, then snared by Burden. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Dive play straight ahead. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14. Cairo Santos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. We give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jones setting up the play action. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still second down.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Big gain downfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He mix it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off, but make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. He brushed him off with ease. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 yards. And the Bears first down.
Sending him on the dive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good. Bears, first down.
Here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Cut at the 10-yard line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears, 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. He's trying to push the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Giving this to Genty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And the Raiders first down.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 35. Bears 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Eric Stokes on the cover.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Punting unit out now. collects this at the 35. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pitch play to Genty. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An even 10-yard gain on the play. That's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to Genty. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Genty. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
3rd down.
Pistol now for Jones. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line. So long field ahead on this next possession. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams from the gun. Has his man. It's Odunze. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Stop Moore once again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Dumped off to his running back. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. One guy with it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Williams with the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. They'll try it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. We've set it downs for them from the 31. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. They go play fake with Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
So good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Jones now to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. And off to Genty. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
For the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by 6. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick.
Field goal.
Only a 20-yarder here. Carlson's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Makes the score.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, those are the moments they live for.
And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears send Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First down, Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, they need 7.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing now. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Is a turnover on downs.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Raider first down.
They're going to pass it here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative.
Line quick there, and they bring him to the turn. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the fourth. Santos now for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5.
Bears 36.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
By the Raiders.
Real quick.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's Chubb up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
On the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. This is Genty. And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock. It should seal away the win for them. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This is going to be a 46-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money,
I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put it in the front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the family. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show it. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood that.
it up. The sun is up. So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. No help at the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood bruh. They ain't the first in the line to be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to when shut it down. Work it for get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trait that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We stick for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. 2, 3, 4.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. I think you mean click. What's up, bro? What's up, Sean? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Let's go now. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Let's go. Do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. Let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that pile up. What's happening? What's up? to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Dino. VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging they do. I've been dating with my commas, my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it and cutting it today, so but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like... Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging on they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like...
Here we go, shot! Cougar 19!
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL, out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
He was the 6th overall pick of the New York Football Giants, but he fell just shy, Kate, of 6 full seasons with New York. Remember, a midseason release led him to the Minnesota Vikings a season ago. Now he hopes to take all that experience, the ups and the downs, the peaks and the valleys, to make the most of this situation in Indy. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that's...
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll throw. Third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're brought out by a former first-rounder and Rookie of the Year runner-up in 2021 out of the University of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones finds himself in a place that a lot of these young, highly drafted QBs find themselves in, Kate, and that's the opportunity to rewrite the narrative. Show what got him drafted in that first day, first round after all, because he's got a high IQ and he knows how to play this game.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Play action now with Jones. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Shoves him off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing here, Jones. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Colts ready to take the field. Things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the third time's the charm for them. They find some success. First down throw by Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Tackle set here from the Raiders. Third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. With some textbook work covering that punt, it is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Cameron Bynum on the coverage.
They'll run it with Genty. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a stoppage here for an injured player, and this is not good. Brock Bowers in some discomfort. The medical staff headed to him. We've set it down from 37. Now it's Jones off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Fails to find his running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
In confirmation for the Raiders.
He brings in the fair catch here, but, well, we might not be done. We've got a flag on the field.
Kicking team.
That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Free inside the 30. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They pitch it out to him here. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. And they pitch it to him. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Pistol now for Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Tyree Wilson.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
To throw. Here's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
For Las Vegas, 1st down.
On 1st down, Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jones now to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Jones is hit, he fumbles it. The Colts pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so...
There he goes, right sideline! And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down? Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
20-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Jones. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Wilson on the slant. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Catch made underneath by Bell. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. That one connects. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
His kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Colts 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
4-yard loss brings up second and 14 at the 35.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Jones setting up the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory. On the ground with Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. Back to the line they come, second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's third down.
Jones looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A.J. Cole on the punt. Starts his return from the 23. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, receiving team.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Short pass brought in. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Getting out to his left.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10 at the
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. So not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play action now with Jones. Here's his cut. That's Bowers working downfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running from the pistol here with Genty. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
You know, this just
like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders first down.
Again, Jones to the air.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Genty from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Jones. Rolling left, buying some time. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's a screen play to Genty. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Back to throw it. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Even backed up by the penalty, they still want 6 here. It's 4th and goal. He'll throw it. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. Gets this one to Pierce. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10.
Jones going to do it himself. He's right forward, holds it after a couple of yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Jones now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it forward, it's still about a yard out of that. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pistol now for Jones. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
42-yard line.
Jones on 1st down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jones. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And off to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Brought in. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead to 7.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings a 2nd and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And 7.
Keep moving, boys, moving. Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming for Jones. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jones now on 3rd down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
On 1st down, Jones. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They did it! He made the interception! Jermaine Pratt picks it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Taylor again. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now with Jones. Finds a man right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 42-yard line.
Genty on the draw. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to Genty. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Richardson will do it himself. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders up by 8. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
13 more yards. That's another Colts first.
Setting up to pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
Go! Cougar 19. Let go!
Throwing now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Indy.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
How is it, D?
It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, 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 huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol
chance to try it again. Starting me over.